Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to use Zoom for meetings, whether you're using your phone or laptop. If you're attending online classes, work meetings, church meetings, or virtual interviews, this video will help you understand Zoom step by step, even if you're a complete beginner. So let's get started. First, Zoom helps you join meetings, host meetings, chat with participants, share your screen, record meetings. Okay, and the most interesting part is that it works on both phones and computers. So let's go straight to how to install or download Zoom. First, you go to your browser. If you're using the Microsoft Edge over here, or you use the Firefox or your Google Chrome, whichever app works out for you, just click on the Microsoft Edge or your Google Chrome. First, you need to download the Zoom app. If you're using the Android, just go straight to your Play Store and download the Zoom app. But if you're not using an Android or an iPhone, you can install it through the Zoom website on your desktop. Okay, just go to zoom.us and click enter. Okay, now you find out that the website is open. Go ahead to download. Okay, once you click on the solutions, it brings you here to this interface where you can download the Zoom on your computer into your desktop or laptop. I'll go straight to the application. Here is the Zoom workplace. I'll click on it for it to open. Once you click on this icon over here, for instance, you can see I have 2 accounts here. But if you don't have any account, you can easily sign up on Zoom, adding your email and password. Okay, so if I want to add another account to this account, I can easily do that. We have new meetings, join, schedule, share screen, my notes. Okay, for instance, you have a meeting to join, you just click on join and add the meeting ID. It's expected that the meeting ID has been sent to your device for you to join. So you just click in the meeting ID or the link sent to you and you can easily join in. So let's check on meetings. Okay, as a host, I want to create a meeting. I can easily use my calendar over here. So first of all, as a host, if you want to schedule a meeting, you can schedule a meeting by using the calendar. You can see Asita Juliet Zoom meeting, right? You set your date. For instance, you want to do it today, which is 9. You go ahead to add the time. Okay, you want it to be 6:57. 57. Okay, let's say 6:57 to 7:30. You can change the time zone here if you want, okay, or you leave it at West Central Africa. So we also have different time zones, okay, depending on where you are located. All right. So repeat, never. So you don't want to repeat meetings, but there are some companies and organizations that would want to repeat meetings daily. Okay, so if they're having meetings for straight 1 week and they want to instead of coming all over to schedule all over and all over every day, you just say, okay, we want this meeting to hold 7 o'clock to 7:30 daily. Okay. So you can see that my time here just changed. It will automatically change the time when it's already past the time I set. Over under here, it's 6:58. Okay, it's 6:58. Meanwhile, I added 6:57 over here. So because the time has passed, it will automatically change that. Okay. So you can add invitees by adding email. I want to add email. Okay. I can easily add this person as an invitee. And mind you, when you add this invitee, it automatically does what? It sends a message to the mail of this invitee. I'm understood. Because some clients will be like, please schedule a meeting and send it to my mail. You can easily do that by adding the person's email as an invitee instead of manually sending the message to the mailbox. Okay, so let's send. All right. So I want to choose an account to attend this Zoom. I'll just quickly choose this. So here is the meeting ID. The meeting ID has been created. Okay. So the message has automatically been sent to the invitee carrying the meeting ID and the meeting link. So let's enter. All right. So that's all. So here's my calendar. You can see that my calendar has scheduled one meeting for me for this time. So I can easily enter the meeting through this link. So I want to join. Okay. I can easily mute my microphone and my video if I don't want the invitees to see me. So I will join with the invite link. Okay. So whatever settings you want to do on Zoom, you can see right here, note taking is available. If you wish to take notes as a note taker or someone who wants to transcribe, whatsoever is being said in the meeting can be automatically written in the notes. Okay, so over here we have different settings. Mind you, you can change your settings at any time. You can decide to start a video. You can decide to mute your audio, just in case you don't want the noise, okay, to affect. And you unmute whenever you want to speak. It's advisable to mute. Then when it's your turn to speak, you unmute. Okay. So, but as the host, if you are the host, your audio ought to be um unmuted, right? So that you can speak to the participants. So here we have participants. You can see right here, I'm the only participant as the host. Okay. So for you to see other participants, as a host, I'll see it right here once I click on it. We have chats. For instance, I want to chat with the invitees. I can say, can you hear me? And they reply by saying, yes, I can hear you. Okay. Sometimes the invitees mute their microphone. So, for instance, you've not given them the chance to speak, you can easily type here, can you hear me? And they just reply by writing instead of unmuting their microphones. We have React here. For instance, an invitee did a presentation and you want to react, you can easily clap for that person. Okay. Here we have share. You want to share your screen, you can easily share your screen. Okay. You can see you want to share the entire screen or just the application window. So we don't want to share screen. You have the host tools. This tool is meant for the host, not for invitees. Okay, I can enable waiting room. Here we have the host tools. The HR use this host tools whenever they want to interview applicants. Okay, they can turn on the waiting room so that once they're done with one applicant, they move to the next, especially if they're not doing the interview in group. Right, so once they're done with an applicant, they can um enable the second applicant to enter the waiting room. Yes. So we have lock, meeting, and hide profile pictures. All right, and we have settings for participants. Okay, can participants chat? Can they rename themselves? Can they unmute themselves? Can they start video? Yes, I can decide that I don't want any participants video to show. I don't want them to be able to record the computer. You can see here the participant is not allowed to record computer. Request host to start AI companion, request to record computer. Okay, they have to send request to me as the host to record computer and then transcribe my notes. Okay, so you can see the transcription here is available for the host. So we have more options to record, show captions, breakout room, app, whiteboard, documents. So we have settings, transfer to room, meeting info. So there are so many options here for you to use in the Zoom workspace. When a Zoom link is sent to you, try to join meetings few minutes early before the time. Okay, so that you can do your setup. For instance, you can have issue with your audio. Okay, this audio here might not be working properly, so you need to test it. You need to test your video to be sure that everything is working very well. So make sure your internet connection is stable. So that's how to use Zoom for meetings. At the end of the meeting, you can easily leave meeting. Okay, so for me, the host, I can end meeting for all, or I decide to leave meeting while other participants leave the meeting one after the other. Okay, that's how to use Zoom for meetings. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.